Alright, number 5, Kevin plots 2 points R and S on a coordinate plane. The midpoint of the point is -1, 5. Which of the following could be the points that Kevin plotted? So on this one, what we're doing is they give us the midpoint, and we have to find the other 2 possible endpoints. So this one I have M, which is at -1, 5, and I want to find R and S. Okay, well remember that if I have a midpoint, that means the distance from M to R is the same distance from M to S. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to kind of test these out and see which ones work. So if I'm at -5, 2, so this should be R and this should be an S for all of these. Alright, if I'm at -5 and 2, the distance from -5 to -1, that's going to be 4. But I'm adding 4, so I'd have to increase 4 here. So -1 plus 4 would put me at 3. And if I do 2 to 5, that's going to give me plus 3. If I add 5 to 3, that does give me 8. Alright, so this first one works. Okay. Alright, now for number 6, the triangle ABC has a perimeter of 24 units. The vertices of the triangle are given here. We want to find the value of x. Alright, so what we have to do is go ahead and plot the figures that or the coordinates that we know. Okay, so that would be B. C is going to be at -3, 5. And then I go, so I know I have this diagonal here. And I want to figure out where these 2 things are going to cross to make that triangle. And I know the y value has to be 5. So I'm going to draw this straight back this way. And when I draw that, that puts me at 5, 5. Right. Now I want to test this out because it does say that the perimeter is 24. So if I count this, it gives me a length of 8. If I count this right here, I get 6. Alright, now to find this length right here, what I have to use is Pythagorean theorem, which is going to be 8 squared plus 6 squared equals c squared, my hypotenuse. That's 64 and 36, which ends up being 100. And if I take the square root of 100, I get 10. So this length of CB is 10. If I add these up, because it does say perimeter, 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 10 makes 24, so this does work. The value of x is going to be 5. Question number 7 says that ray BD bisects triangle ABC, or excuse me, angle ABC, and it gives me the measure of angle ABD and the measure of angle DBC. So I want to draw this out so that I can see how to solve this. I have my triangle, or my angle ABC, and I know ray BD bisects the angle. Bisect means, remember, that it cuts the angle into 2 congruent parts. So if ABD is 7x minus 1, and I know DBC is 4x plus 8, okay, I know these 2 are equal to each other. So I would write 7x minus 1 is equal to 4x plus 8. Solving this, I get 3x is equal to 9, which means x is equal to 3. Okay, but it's asking us for the angle, so that means we have to substitute for ABD. That means it's going to be 7 times 3 minus 1, which is 21 minus 1, and that ends up being 20 degrees. Question number 8 says angle ABC and angle CBD are supplementary, and they give us the two measurements of the angle. We want to find the measure of angle ABC. Supplementary means the two angles add up to 180, so we have 3x plus 3 plus 9x minus 15 has to equal 180. Combine like terms, that gives you 12x minus 12 equals 180. If I add 12 to both sides, I get 12x is equal to 192. If I take 12 and divide, or 192 and divide by 12, I get 16 for x. And then, so it's asking for the measurement of angle ABC, so that means I have to substitute. I'm not just solving for x. I've got to do 3 times 16 plus 3. 16 times 3 is 48, plus 3 makes 51. So the measurement of angle ABC is equal to 51 degrees.